Liv Morgan is out and probably going to be for a while, and that sucks. First and foremost, you just hope that she is okay. The timing is awful. Shoulder injuries in general are just really brutal. And it sucks to have that. So you hope that she is okay. The cruel thing about sports is an injury like this does mean an opportunity for someone else. So, how can the WWE handle this? We don't have the full official timeline, so we're not just going to do beat by beat by beat. And then when she comes back and blah, 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 then she'll wrestle, blah, 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 blah. We don't have that. But this is just how they can kind of handle it. Because you do have the tricky spot where Liv is dialed in on everyone's stuff right now, right? Like, she had a feud with Nikki, she had this thing with Roxie, she had the thing with Raquel, and by the way, she had just started a feud with Io again for the Women's Championship. So there was a lot of beats that this girl was hitting, and I kind of think that this isn't a grand, oh my gosh. I kind of think you can put Roxie in all of it. Like, Roxie, have her now feud with Nikki Bella. Cool. It is not the big name that you were hoping for a Nikki Bella return, but it is someone who is probably a future champion and a future star and someone who I think has endless potential. So I think that is a phenomenal showcase for a Roxy to come in, have that match with Nikki Bella, and get that showcase for her and her character on an interesting stage at Evolution. And then just have Roxy join up with Raquel for the women's tag team titles. Maybe you get the belts having a little bit more of a spotlight because Liv, we said, let her have the division to herself. And the problem was the second they did that, she's off doing singles stuff, right? And who knows what the plan would have been. I'm presuming a title match at some point because all the things we were talking about, those are all singles things. So let Roxy have this big moment at Evolution, have her wrestle Nikki Bella, and now let's stick with the tag team division. And she pairs up with Raquel. It's kind of strange bedfellows for a little bit, but at least it's maybe a bit more focused on the tag team division now as well. And that helps build that out a little bit more. Have her at least flirt with Dom a little bit. Like, not as overt as the Liv stuff was going into everything with Rhea Ripley and everything there, but at least have there be a little bit of like a, hey, sort of a thing there. And all of this, and Finn is just loving every bit of it, right? Like that stupid grin where he is just, yeah, everything about him is just, yeah, and have all of that happening. And then when Liv comes back, it starts the huge implosion of Judgment Day. She has a blood rival now in Roxanne Perez, and you can still do, okay, Raquel, WTF, Dom, what's happening here? Honestly, you can build all of that up. And if you do this right, coming out of an unfortunate circumstance, you might actually have the biggest babyface in the company, on the women's side anyway, and maybe just in general. Obviously, Rhea has those big reactions right now, but I feel like people are right there with Liv too. And if you can, through this injury, kind of turn a whole lot of things against her, and now she has to come back. She has a rivalry with Roxy. A lot of her world has fallen apart, and now she comes in and tries to build it all back up. And now the Liv Morgan revenge tour is on the positive side instead of the negative. I think you have the chance, if done correctly, to make just an absolute superstar out of this. And probably a couple of them, right? Like, you could probably, this elevates Roxy for a while, and then a huge feud would elevate her, and has a chance to elevate Liv too. So a disappointing set of circumstances for the WWE, but the potential to make chicken salad out of the chicken shit that was presented to them with the injury on Monday. So those are my thoughts on the Liv Morgan situation.